Hi, I'm Edgar Hernandez.
And I'm Nuri Robles. And this is
Bar Talking
Bar, your access to the heartbeat of New York City's bar and hospitality scene.
Hosted straight from the city that never sleeps, we sit down with bartenders, brands and ambassadors, hospitality pros, and cocktail lovers.
Whether it's the art of bartending, the hustle behind hospitality, or the wildest bar tales, expect raw conversations and industry secrets.
Listen to the people who pour your favorite cocktails and keep the nightlife alive.
If you love bars, spirits, and the stories that bring them to life, follow us, share, and subscribe to keep the conversations flowing.
The podcast that you didn't know you need.
New episodes weekly. Hello. Welcome back to Bar Talking Bar. Yo soy Nuri Robles.
And I'm Edgar Hernandez.
And today we have a special guest, like everyone. Everybody here is VIP.
Happy holidays, by the way.
Happy holidays.
Belated.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
I think Kwanzaa is today.
Kwanzaa today?
Yeah.
All right.
Bueno, feliz Día de los Santos Inocentes, pero feliz Día del amor y la amistad. Whatever anyway, we're gonna go to introduce our dear friend Piero Alexis Cespedes,
a.k.a. Sonido Chichadelico. Bienvenido.
Yeah.
Aplausos.
which
Welcome to
Thank you guys for the invite.
To another episode. Thank you for making the time. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting.
As always, we are bringing guests so our audience can relate more to what we are doing in this podcast. We're showing stories, but also we are trying to connect with the communities. We are Latinos, so we always want to say and stand proud and, rooted to who we are. And today we wanted to welcome you and say, bienvenido.
Gracias, queridos amigos Nuri y Eddie. Los quiero mucho.
Grazie. Well, so Piero, for whoever doesn't know you, we're going to start with who's Piero. Tell us who's Piero.
Chichadelico.
Chichadelico. Before
Many people don't know my name. They just call me Chicha.
Chicha?
So, yeah.
Oh, really?
Which is fine. I want to keep it like that, like separate. Who's Piero? Who's Chicha?
Yeah.
It's like your alter ego,
Yeah. Like Juan Gabriel.
Juan Gabriel.
the superhero here.
Which is fine. It's okay people don't know my name, but yeah, I'm Piero.
Piero, welcome. Who's Piero?
A Peruvian guy who came to the States back in 97. I finished high school here. And then I started working in restaurants since 2000. Mm-hmm. My first job was Rock Center Cafe, making espressos.
Oh, so you were a barista.
And then I got promoted to the dessert station because that guy never showed up. That's what happened in the kitchen. You get promoted right away. Everybody drinks, you call out, you're screwed. So then since then, I started working in kitchens. I never left the back of the house. I always being back of the house. So 2005, I decided to go to culinary school. I went to ICE. Fuck ICE.
No, another ICE.
Actually, Institute of Culinary Education.
I'm an ICE graduate. Damn.
So I said, why not? Why not make this a career? So I went to school. I finished school. I did my internship at Ureña, which was one of the fine dining restaurants opening on Park Avenue. He's a Dominican chef, came from Spain. He worked with El Bulli, Ferradria, so he got a big reputation. So those 6 months that I did my internship, I hated. It was the worst time of my life.
Why?
Because everybody bullied you. No, everybody bullied you because you come from the school.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because you come from culinary school, you think you're going to take my job. Like, no, I'm just here to, I need my diploma.
I'm also trying to make some money.
So at the end of the internship, they offered me a job, and I got rejected. I said, no, thank you.
Yeah.
That's how toxic was the environment.
Okay.
Yeah, very toxic.
What year was this?
2006.
Yeah, still.
And then after that, I went to work for, it's called KLMP. It was a Thai restaurant. Soho. I lasted there 2 years. Then I moved to Japanese. Then I went to Spanish cuisine. I ended up opening a Peruvian restaurant as well in Park Slope. And then 2012, I worked for Helen Hardy to 2017. 5 years working like crazy, like no life.
Long hours?
Yeah. Helen Hardy is a soup company, so winter we work like 18 hours.
Oh, wow.
And the production is not finished, we couldn't live.
Of course.
The demand.
Which is good. I mean, my paycheck was like, I was doing overtime like crazy. I was doing 2 paychecks in 1 week, literally. But then I had no life. Like all the money I had, it was just in the bank sitting because I was just tired to hang out. Like I couldn't hang out with my kids or anything. I was just tired.
Yeah. Like many chefs.
Yeah.
So I remember I met you, I think in 2000, like, no, I don't know.
Maybe 2010.
Yeah. No, after it was like probably 12.
Yeah, maybe 2012. Yes.
Because I remember that we went to like these Brooklyn parties with it was called El Bunker.
El Bunker.
Long short
Now
story.
it's a coffee shop. Long story.
Now it's a coffee shop.
Shout out to Hugo in El Bunker. You can visit this local coffee shop. It's in Williamsburg, in Bushwick, Willoughby, and it's inside of this gallery art called Selva.
Yeah.
So yeah, I met you, and I remember that we didn't get along at the first.
Yeah, the first time we met, we had an argument.
Yeah, like always.
Like always.
But yeah,
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's always healthy and safe to have arguments. Sometimes with people you talk, yeah. They say yes to everything. And then, no.
But it's also kind of sharing different points of view. Right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
yeah. But it was good because then we became very good friends. I have the pleasure of like meeting your family. And, you invite me to your house and meeting your friends as well. So we get along very well. And that stuck me. Like, I remember that one day you told me, like, no, I'm just going to quit my job and I'm going to do music. And I was like, what? Why?
But this happened in 2005?
In 2017.
Oh, okay. So let's get back to 2006, 2005. What happened after 2005? You started working there for 5 years, and this.
No, yeah, I still work in kitchens, like always a kitchen, always back at the house, like working 12 hours a day, having only 1 day off. I missed many graduations from my kids and everything. So it was like, maybe it's like a balance in life. Like I've already sacrificed a lot. So when I was working back at the house, I always wanted to be in front of the house. I always wanted to be like, I want to be a bartender. I want to do this. I want to do that. And always with the kitchen. But then life happens. I just got tired of working in the kitchen. So in that time, I was married. And I told the mother of my kids, like, hey, I want to take a sabbatic year. Mm-hmm. And of course, she said no. You nuts?
Are you cooking? Are you cooking at home?
I'm crazy, yeah.
And but you were able, like being, safe in terms of like...
I mean, of course, I use all my savings. But also as well, when I was working in the kitchen, I was DJing as well.
Okay.
I was DJing in Queens, a place called Oveja Negra.
Oh, I remember that place. I used to go there.
So I was a DJ every Saturday from 2003, I would say, to 2006.
Wow.
But also I got tired of that. Like, I don't want to be here every Saturday because Sunday morning I have to wake up to work in the kitchen.
At 6 a.m. probably.
Yeah.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, and always late. Always late.
I'm sorry, the train.
But also, it's good to be a chef, like nobody controls you. Your hours.
You were the head of the house.
I was making the schedule all that time.
Okay, but so tell us, how did you start like DJing?
I always liked music. Like all my brothers, sisters, they play music. All my brothers play bass, guitar, so they teach me a little bit. But I always been into music. And that's when I was in Peru, I was collecting records, and everything was like punk rock. Mm-hmm. And then when I came to New York, I changed my whole collection. Like I went all the way Latin. Like I never heard cumbia. I mean, I did hear cumbia, but nothing with this passion, Mm-hmm. So it's nostalgic. It's make you, how would I say, like, nostalgic.
Yeah, it reminds you of your roots.
So I went back to my roots and discovering cumbia and everything. So I specialize in tropical music.
Yeah.
And how did you came with the name of Chichadelico? Or Sonido Chichadelico?
I don't know who called me that as a joke, and I was like, I like the nickname, actually.
Hey, you know, I was gonna say because in Mexico City, not in Mexico City, Mexico, in the Republic, most of the DJs are called sonidos. They're not called
Sonido.
DJs.
Yeah, I mean, they call me Chichadelico, but then I put myself Sonido, like a sound system, which is, I'm not a sonidero, but I just like the name Sonido. It's catchy.
No, it's catchy
It's trendy.
Trendy, yeah.
And the music is really good, by the way.
And for whoever also doesn't know, what chicha means?
Well, chicha is a style of music. It's a type of cumbia, which is like in Colombia they use accordion and gaitas, or like a lot of other instruments. In Peru we use guitars.
Okay.
So that's chicha.
And chicha is also
A drink.
a drink made out of corn.
It could be chicha in Lima. Could be purple. I mean, it is purple. Chicha is just like agua de Jamaica.
Like
Yeah.
fermented
No,
corn?
no. In Cusco, it's fermented and it's white. So that's fermented chicha, which is more similar to the chicha they sell in Colombia in Bogota.
Okay.
Okay, because what I've had is chicha morada, the purple.
Yeah, that's
And you add a little bit of pisco in it, and
I mean, yeah.
so picking good.
Yeah,
By the way, let me just pour a little bit of something for you.
Of course, thank you.
Would you guys continue the conversation?
No, I actually we went to visit. Okay, this is one baby shot for the chef.
We chef.
We chef.
Ja chef.
Damn. Sorry.
Well, that's
my
for you.
hand, my hand went pretty high.
Yeah. I want a baby one because, okay, so we're gonna. I mean, actually, I want to cheer to
Cheers.
for Chichadelico to be here. Thank you so much.
Cristal de Tiffany.
Por favor. We're tasting Bañez.
We're drinking bañez today.
Today we're gonna start.
Oh, shout outs to Tequila Lalo.
Tequila Lalo. Hey,
Shout
Kelvin,
out,
were you
shout
watching?
outs.
If you're watching, Kelvin, I know you're watching. We've been waiting for Lalo Tequila also to talk in the show.
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
why we're gonna wait.
Wait, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk a little bit about that in a little bit. But let's go back to the conversation we're having.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say about it the chicha because I think when I try it the first time, someone told me, oh, it's a fermented corn, and I saw it. It literally tastes like hibiscus, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's regular chicha. You order chicha, it will be like purple all the time. And then the fermented chicha, it's like
It's like an agua fresca, basically.
La chicha morada, sí.
Yeah.
That's agua fresca.
Okay, so going back to your culinary story, dear Piero.
Chef Pierre.
Chef Pierre.
Chapia.
I mean, obviously, you said that you were tired, you were doing this, but what was and also you said that you work in the kitchens, but why did you choose to go to culinary? Like, you really have a passion for food?
Yeah, I mean, I did at that time. That's why I decided to go to school so I would make a career out of that. And then I did. I grew up my kids, working in the kitchens, which I'm grateful also for that. But then you get burned. Like, it's hard to work back at the house. It's very stressful. It's like working in the line is dealing with people that come from work and they want to have a happy moment. They want to have, indulge themselves after work. So you fail in serve like as simple as a burger, the wrong temperature, you already screwed that person's life.
At that moment.
The experience, yeah.
So you got to make sure everything is on point and this, and then you fight, you scream, you get burned, blah, blah, blah. And at the end, you get together and can get a cheap drink. That was the
most important part of the day.
Like, no matter what happened in the line, after that, hey, let's go to the bar, get a cheap drink, and then we get.
And what do you think about the, the culinary or the food or the kitchens in New York City?
So it's amazing. It's top of the line comparing to other cities, which is, I think, is top. Like service, how can I say? It's como lo mejor que hay, creo.
Yeah, the best.
So we're in New York. Come on.
Yeah. It's like the makeup, cocktails. I mean, a lot of the best restaurants are here in the city.
And do you have like when you start working, like it could be bartenders or chefs? I kind of like put always that similitude. Like you say, like I want to meet this chef, or I want to work with this chef.
Not really. I was more focusing like as a job, like make sure I work. I mean, I admire a lot of chefs. One of them was Anthony Bourdain. Like it's like he should be alive right now. You know what I mean? But I was never focused like see other person or other people as like a god, kind of. Or maybe I was for somebody else.
You never know. Somebody's looking up to you.
No, which is literally I was just focused and like
Getting the money.
Yeah, and it's difficult when you have two kids, And
They're growing up, and you need to spend time with them also.
Of course, which is very expensive having kids also. I was reading an article that growing a kid in New York City costs about $500,000
nowadays.
So
nowadays, everything's so
if my
expensive.
son is watching this, you owe me already.
Well, you have two kids, you already.
I got $1 million. I have $1 million.
2 kids is 1 million. Shit.
But yeah, no regrets. No regrets. I love them to do that.
And so, what happened when you quit and then you take your sabbatic year? What did you do in that year?
After that, I start traveling. I went to Colombia to buy records. So what I was doing is like, I want to travel. How can I make money? So I went to Bogota for the first time ever.
Shout out to Bogota, Colombia.
Saludos, parce. Then I like music, records. So I spent a lot of money buying records. And then I start selling them on eBay. And I was making good money. Like I buy a record for $10, I was selling it for $40. Wow, that's a huge money maker.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, look, this is my job. This is what I want to do. So
And this is all vinyl, right?
yeah,
Vinyl.
or vinyl, LPs, vinyl. And then I started traveling again. I went to Medellin, I went to Bogota. So in 3 months, I was back and forth. And at that time, Joanna, the mother maker, she didn't like that. So it's like, okay, this is not going to work. Because I was traveling by myself.
Your mom.
And then, and then she couldn't travel because she was working. So she needed to ask permission, a job, and everything was like, sorry, I got to go. I'm making money. I'm surviving. So she didn't like that part. And then, so we decided to split up. Because no way I'm going back to kitchens. No way.
Which is fine. I mean, obviously, I feel like this is a good story of like showing that even hospitality could be in many ways, a nice moment to share with your coworkers, or even like seeing your guest experience, but also doesn't mean that you like it or you want to be there all the time, and you change your goals and your dreams.
And then the one reason, I mean, what we were just talking about earlier, it's that a lot of folks actually are in this, in the service industry to pursue their dreams in terms of like acting or, other things.
Yep.
What I've seen is that you went backwards.
Yeah.
You went to culinary school and then you were pursuing your dream after that. Like, get into music from Colombia, and then
I mean that cost me my savings. I spent like all my money trying to survive, making it happen. Before it was hard to get DJ gigs, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But now that I have all the time to do it, I don't have to wake up early the next day. I'm able to DJ Monday, Tuesday, anytime.
Yeah, and I wanna say that if I'm not wrong, you also were one of the beginners of like doing this kind of like shows in Brooklyn and Bushwick.
In Bushwick, yeah. I will start doing cumbia party with Oscar, Omar, Giovanni. It's called Digital Guaracha. We started like 2013, 14 maybe, at a place called Bizarre. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, Bizarre.
Bizarre used to be right by Rebecca's.
Yeah, on Broadway and Middle Avenue.
Yeah, it was an amazing place.
That was Brooklyn?
The bar is still there, but they only use it for filming, for movies. And,
but it was, actually it was really cool.
Yeah, that bar,
I love it.
I was out of the time. Nobody understood what Bizarre was.
Yeah, because it was very bizarre.
So I started doing cumbia parties since 2013. And then always been DJing specifically tropical music. Like before it was more vinyl, now it's more any format, open format now.
Okay, so now we're gonna switch to who is DJ Chichadelico.
Spin.
Es un güey que se llama Piero.
Yeah, so can we have some water for the DJ?
I'll get water while you guys still keep
Production.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Chichadelico, it's DJ who specializes in tropical music. I've been doing this since 2008 as Chichadelico. If you ask me how many parties I've been through, I think over 1,000 already.
Wow.
So it takes 1,000 parties to do full time. I think more. But if I put together all the flyers that I DJ, it will be like over 1,000. So it takes 1,000 parties to graduate from DJ school.
Okay, chef.
I know myself.
Yep. Okay. It has a little ice.
Ice, baby. Tun, 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 tun.
Gracias.
It sounds like commercial when you're very thirsty.
Yeah. It surprisingly is cold outside, but I feel it really warm today. Somewhere in this sweater.
We're
But-
making the most noises ever.
Y bueno, and then, so, como dije antes, no, a lot of people don't even know my name, which
Yeah.
is fine. I like it.
Well, now they're gonna know.
Also, you see my social media, it's everything about Chichadelico. I don't post, I try not to post personal stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. Actually, the other day I was like looking for like pictures of you when you were like younger.
A baby, when you were
like
a baby.
No, but it's super cool that I was thinking about it like.
You couldn't find any.
No, but I was scrolling it and I saw like, you know, all your flyers and everything. And the first thing that I went in my mind, it was like when I met you and I was like, dude, this guy is like all this production. Because also it's very cool that you do, I mean, with your friend, but all the art.
Yeah.
It's based on like.
Yeah. I try to do my own flyers when I do a solo, but then Chichadelico evolved. And I do parties, organize events, I do concerts, and one of the shows that I did last year was Los Mirlos. You know, it was big. It was like...
Yeah, Mirlos is a very old school Peruvian chicha band, right?
I'm trying to be the cumbia ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the way you are. I mean, after 1,000
After 1,000
gigs,
shows.
Damn.
Yeah, also, like I said, so in my head is, okay, Piero is a DJ now, and now I see you doing all these parties, and then one day you tell me, I'm going to bring Silverio, which is also a very famous Mexican musician.
It's like the Gigi Allen, Mexican Gigi Allen.
And
I don't know Silverio. Who's Silverio?
so this is this guy that also he does music, but he does like a very bizarre shows because he started like taking his clothes out, he started speeding.
It's a character.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a character.
okay.
It's really cool.
But then, he spit on people.
Oh, shit. Okay, so it reminds me of something similar to the boxing in the lower east side. Oh, I'm not supposed to say anything like that, but things happen in the box. Anyway.
So
You box, right?
No, the box is it's a nightclub in the lower east side.
It's boxing.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know boxing, right?
Yeah, I used to when I was younger.
yeah, everybody was younger once.
Not me. I was born big. All right.
I'm a big baby.
Nací grande.
So then also in the other hand, you do pop-ups.
Yeah. I still do pop-ups.
Culinary pop-ups.
Only mariscos, all seafood. Inspired of 3 years ago when I went to Mexico City, I went to this restaurant called Mi Compa Chava. So after I tried that, I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't know Mexico has good seafood, like ceviche quality, sashimi, you know. So it's like, let me replicate that in a pop-up. So I create Mariscos del Sol. 2 years ago, I used to do it during the summer, like let's say May through October.
Yeah, and also your ad is like super cool because it's a shrimp with a
mullet.
With a mullet. It's super cool.
It's me.
Yeah, literally.
We're gonna find the little shrimp and we're gonna post it.
Doing the pop-ups too is like, it's a lot of sacrifice, because when I started, I was doing it every weekend, trying to do like the hangover cure for everybody. But then that involved, I couldn't DJ for neither Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was committed to the pop-up because I have to go Thursday night to the seafood market in the Bronx. That's already Friday, 2 a.m. in the morning. And then get the freshest seafood.
Fresh seafood.
Get home by 5 a.m., sleep, do the prep on Friday, all prep, like squeeze lime juice by hand.
Very, very.
So it was like...
artisanal.
Yeah, so I was like, maybe next year I cannot do every weekend because I stopped an income that I was doing, so I was relying only on the pop-up.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I did it, but it's a lot, it's too much. So now the following year, I did it every Wednesday as a dinner service, which is only Tuesday, Wednesday.
And the pop-up is only you, right? Because
Yeah.
I've seen like you
Only
help,
me.
but you're the only person cooking and doing everything.
I do my prep, I do everything.
And then I know that your family
Yeah, and
helps,
then,
like your son.
At the beginning, my son helped me. Last year, Sarah helped me, my girlfriend. Hi, Sarah, I love you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Shout out to Sarita also.
Sarita.
She's very, very cool.
Very supportive.
Yeah, very, very.
Because as an artist,
You need support system.
it's hard to find someone can understand what you do.
Yeah.
And she does.
And why you do it too, because they don't have to understand what you're doing. They have to understand why are you doing it.
So in the evolution of Chichadelico, I started a party called Club de Vampiros like 2 years ago as well. I was doing at Rebecca's at that time, every month. And then
Where is Club de Vampiros?
Club de Vampiros is a party that involves Latin music, but not a typical Latin. It's Latin, but it's dark wave Latin. It's disco Latin or post-punk Latin, Spanish rock. Es como, sigue siendo música latina, pero
no es tropical.
no es como el típico latino, salsa, merengue, bachata, ¿no? O sea, es cero reggaetón, ¿eh?
Ajá.
Y creo que por eso, I think that's why it's been working, because it's like, everybody plays the same music nowadays. I'm not against. I do play my reggaeton sometimes, but it's a specific party for those Latinos who goes to post-punk parties, but it's all white, so they don't open the connection with white people. Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk like, oh, where you from? Mexico? Oh, I'm from Mexico as well. It's different.
Yeah, yeah.
This party opens that. Like,
It's more inclusive.
yeah, so it's Latino who likes that type of music. I mean, everybody's welcome, of course, but I noticed that, like, it's mainly first generation Mexicans,
Mexican
who live in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a goth meets new wave punk.
Yeah,
Yep.
but Latino.
Yeah, Latino. And
Because we do play cumbia.
yeah, and I mean, that's what I like about Sonido Chichadelico as well, because you evolve and also kind of like, it's not like you don't want to pay attention to the audience, but also you create that ambience for the audience, which is, for example, I remember when you start playing like Luis Miguel and a little mellow, but it was also like kind of like with beats.
Yeah.
So you create a different vibe of like all music, like Mexican all music or Latino music, but
Well, like the music that literally I grew up with. And then the connection between how much I know Mexican music is because when you prep in the kitchen, all you hear is corridos, norteñas, cumbias, and that's how I learn all those sounds.
yeah.
Dice, tú no eres peruano, tú eres mexicano. Yo,
Sí. Get literally, because you always talk about music, like Mexican music. You like a lot of like Mexican food, and your favorite drink is mezcal with soda and
But
bitters.
yeah, the connection between kitchen
Hey,
and
Lalo,
DJ is
Lalo,
like, I
Lalo,
learned.
they like it.
Oh, yeah, Lalo. We need a high proof.
We need a hyper Lalo.
But yeah, the playlist in the kitchen, it's beautiful. It's a whole mix. And then you got el metalero, the guy who listens heavy metal, Mexican long hair.
Yeah.
You learn who's el Tri, you learn who's Molotov, you learn everything. So
It's like Mexico is so diverse, and that's why I always tell people Mexico, particularly in the city, is a melting pot, just like New York. But if you go to Oaxaca, Puebla, Guerrero, any other states, it's a whole different, kind of like culture in there with different slangs and different food.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I mean, and the cool part about being in New York is that you get to hang out with a lot of different people. Not only Mexico. I remember going to like Colombian music, like salsa, all this, Venezuelan, that music is really good. Panamanian too. I mean, all kinds of music, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I didn't even know, like, some of the Christmas songs that are very, like, iconic, they're from Panama and Venezuela. And I was like, what?
What?
Yeah, of course.
Like which one?
I don't even know, but I'm listening to it.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, exactly. No, ese es puertorriqueño.
El
por recibir
burrito
el cielo.
sabanero, my coming- whatever.
Y después, bueno, I got Chichadelico. I got hired working in industry parties, Thursday, Wednesday.
Do you
Monday.
remember what was your first?
Industry party?
Uh,
Shit, I don't remember. I don't remember, to be honest. But I do remember when I first met Kelvin, which is, it did a change in my life. Like 3 years ago, I was DJing at Alma Negra, or 2 years ago, maybe. No, 3. I would say 3. Yeah, X. So it was an industry party for, I forgot the brand, and then just Kelvin approached him and said, hey, I like your music. I like what you play. I'm going to take you to this. And then a week later, he was like, oh, here's your ticket. Let's go to New Orleans to Cocktail Week.
Damn, he just handed you. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I think that's the first time we came together, right?
We met in New Orleans, but the first
No.
time we met, actually, we met.
No, that we came together for Lalo.
For Lalo, yes.
Yeah.
Tales of the Cocktails, yeah.
But the first event we actually did together was pre-Tales of the Cocktails here in Brooklyn. Remember at the Velvet?
Oh, yes.
When
yes,
you played
yes,
there?
Yes, that was...
We did a kind of like a pre-Tales.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of us, like a lot of the first-time Latinos that went.
What
went down
happened
there.
to that place, the Velvet?
I don't know. It's still there, I think. We just did that one gig in that place, which was amazing. The space was
Yeah,
amazing.
I remember.
And a lot of people came and showed up to show support
Thank
to
you
us.
for our event for pre-tales, and also I was I invited you, and you were like kind enough to help
Thank
us
you.
do that, and then from that we went to Tales.
Yeah, it was a nice trip. So it was the first time for me what Tell is.
I think that was the following year when you went down there. That was
I
the
think
same
that
year?
was the same year.
Oh, okay.
The following year I didn't go, and I went this year. So yes.
So yeah, you were saying that you went to Tales.
So at Tales, I met like everybody. Oh, chicha. Everybody from Alma Negra, like, hey, blah, 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 crazy. So it opened up for more networking for me. So I get hired more doing industry events.
Yeah.
And then this year, when Calvin told me, he was like, hey, I have this Club de Vampiros idea. Like, but now I have a partner. Now it's me and Amores. And so they start bringing us together
Nice.
until now.
Amores is another DJ,
Yeah.
Mexican, right?
My crime, partner in crime. ¿Sí se dice?
Sí, partner in crime. Yeah.
Tu compañero de crimen.
Other people call it boyfriend.
So I'm still working in the industry, but now like music, which I love it.
Uh-huh.
I love it. And yeah.
Yeah, so Kelvin is he works for Lalo Tequila. So you start doing events for Lalo Tequila. You had the opportunity to go to Tales, and you were telling us that you were also able to see many cocktail weeks.
That happened this year. So we went to every cocktail week in other states. So Portland, San Diego, Miami, Houston. So you meet a lot of people.
That's
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So seeing that different states, how can you? What can you say about New York City?
There's nothing like New York.
Why?
There's nothing like New York. We live in a bubble here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, that's why we live here, because we love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't live here.
But if you can tell the audience, like, what is like other states that probably nobody like been there.
I don't know. Like, I'm a city guy. I like nightlife. I like city. I like nightlife. So it's in other parts it's very small, or everything closed early, or
There's nothing going on.
yeah, or nothing going on. So as a personal point of view, there's nothing like New York in that style. But some people like the go to the forest. Some people like swimming, whatever. So they might be thinking, oh, New York is not the place. I want to go to Miami or whatever. Or
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, the
you're
weather
right.
too is like,
It's also depending on the industry we are, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a DJ, of course, you used to be out that late, on like a party or trying to explore the scene in LA, perhaps.
Yeah.
Because the Latino community in LA, it's very big. And if you go there and you play your tunes, I mean, I'm sure they're going to show
yeah.
up. But, I mean, if you go with a brand to...
exactly. It's different because it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not, they're bringing me to do the entertainment part. So I don't have to.
You don't have to promote
I
it.
have to promote it. Yeah, I
Yes.
just put it there. People do show up. People, hey, Chicha, whatever, blah blah blah. So, which is fine.
I want a picture, Chichadelico.
It's the perfect combination.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, man. And I mean, it's lovely because you get to see different parts of hospitalities.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you've seen the back of the house, you've seen what like front of the house means, and now they're doing these DJ gigs.
Like
It includes-
a dream come true is like Lalo. They flew me to Mexico, like as a DJ. Like who am I? I'm not nothing, but it's like wow. If I'm able to do that, it's like that's everybody's dream. Like as a musician, I also have a band, Milagro Verde. It's like we're waiting for somebody to knock the door and say, hey, here you airfare, go to play in Mexico and come back. But in order for that to happen, you need to graduate from.
Yeah, of course.
For
And you
something.
you already said it. You have 1,000 shows, so
Yeah.
people already
Or
know
more than that.
who you are. That's
So yeah, besides that, I also have a band. Having a band is like having another relationship. Oh my God. Can you deal with six
Tell
adults?
us a little bit about that. Yeah,
It's like dealing with 6 adults. And we go on tour. We went to West Coast. We go upstate. So it's different when you use, how you say, like, you see each other like one day, rehearse, and go home. That live together in the same house, in the same
For a week.
car,
For
for
a
a
week.
week or 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, but also, like I really admire your, not your sense of like freedom, but also you work a lot. Like you do DJ by yourself, you do DJ with Amores, you plan, during summer you pop up, but also you do parties for Barbes, which is a bar in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I'm there every Monday at Barbet, which is Industry Monday, sponsored by, I think they have Illegal, something like that. So I'm there every Monday. And then also I'm starting every Wednesday at Danger. It's called Tropicalia.
Tropicalia. So, yeah, basically you're opening like little scenes
I mean, I
within...
have to give you all myself because nobody's going to come and let the door and say, here's a paycheck. I got to
You got to hustle.
hustle, yeah.
Yeah,
Of
that's
course,
good.
Of course.
But that's a good thing, because now we say like, this story is very important because it talks about like what's happening around the industry when we leave from work. Because of course, you're tired, you want to go out, and then you go, you're playing somewhere like, hey, let's go see Chichadelico is playing at such place tonight. So we go there, we go grab a drink, visit our friends or the bar, whatever, anywhere you're playing at. And I think that's also amazing because you still connect.
It's funny that you
outside.
mentioned that because, like, I tried to explain Sarita, of course, and she understood that. Like, people think, like, oh, you don't work, you don't, like, no, this is me making money while you're drinking, which is fine. But then when I finish working, I want to go out. But when I finish working, it's already 4 a.m. So I always be like, where's the after party? Where is it? And if there is none, I make after parties in my house because I know many people can host. Luckily, I have my own place. I have my own apartment, so I can host people. So it's like, yeah, let's go, come to my house, listen to music. And we stay up to like 8, 9 a.m. But that's me finishing my shift.
Yeah. And also during the summer, you do the deep group, no?
Oh, yeah. That was during pandemic. It was crazy.
Yeah, I remember.
It was like 80 people in the living room. People that I don't know, like, who the fuck is this guy?
Who invited this guy?
Yeah. But perfect. Everybody behaved. We have no issues until everybody got sick, and then we have to shut it down.
No, but also like deep group is it was very cool because you have this sense of like going to stage. You brought bands.
Yeah. The group is a production that I have with Sarah.
So you bring bands, you bring also,
DJs as well.
DJs.
Like Amantes del Futuro, for example, like he's a very good friend now. Like I brought him 2 times. He stays at my house,
That's
Yeah, like I know him out of stage. He's the Ima. So he's not Amantes del Futuro. So it's different combo, I think.
Yeah. And it's cool because you have this. I feel like you want to do for yourself, but also you bring community.
Yeah.
I remember one of the parties that there's these girls coming from the Bronx to Brooklyn because they feel like these parties are like, something that they can relate, but also like, you want to be cool and everything. So you enjoy the time at your parties. So going back to your dream come true, you went to Mexico.
Yes.
How was your experience there?
Amazing. We did a party Guadalajara, El Gallo Altanero, which is one of the toughest bars about cocktails in Mexico. So we did a party there. I went there for 5 days. Amazing time. Best food.
Las tortas ahogadas.
Las tortas ahogadas, favoritas. And then I took advantage that I was already in Guadalajara. I was like, I'm like 45 minutes away from 1 hour from Mexico City. So I booked my flight. I went to Mexico City for 3 days. Cool. But those 3 days, it was like a week. It was 2 days in 1 day. I didn't sleep. I went for that reason.
That's so cool.
And it's amazing that I told, the company, hey, it's okay to do that. Because everybody was staying in Guadalajara, and then they only went for the event and come back. So I talked to them and say, hey, it's okay. So yeah, just send the Olding boys. It's amazing people. I love working with Lalo, to be honest.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. So
very nice.
Berenice.
So you mentioned that you have 2 kids.
Yes.
How is from being this chef dad to my dad is Sonido Chichadelico?
I mean, like I said, I miss a lot of important events that I do regret. Like not going to my son's graduation because for me, working in the kitchen was more important. Making money was more important than going to a ceremony. No? Like, no, I don't want to waste my time going to ceremony. I'm being ridiculous. But at that time, it was more important. So
you have another mentality back then.
Yeah. It was only, like I said, even working in the kitchen, I never focused in another chef. I just go there
you want to
as a job. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I have a 22 years old and a 18 years old son and a daughter. And like you said, going from chef to my dad is a DJ, which is like, I asked my daughter, when your friends ask her, like, what do I do? Oh, no, you're a promoter, you do this. Oh, thank you.
My dad is an artist.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun because the conversation that we have now as adults, because my son is already an adult, like he texts me, like, where you at?
Yeah. Bro,
bet. And they're like, yeah, let's go out. Let's meet at Santa Salsa. Oh, see you there. Oh, I'm going to be friends or whatever. The other day, I brought him to industry. It was like it wasn't industry. It was a holiday party for La Nox.
Mm-hmm.
La Noche.
Oh, La Nox, yeah.
So it was like a private event. I said, hey, you want to come? Okay, come. It was like it's like a speakeasy, You have to knock the door to come. And then he showed up with like 3 friends. I was like, yeah, it's a holiday party. You cannot bring people. And then, they love them.
But they went in.
Yeah. They had drinks and everything. Yeah. So that's the kind of relationship.
But also, like, I met your son, and he's super chill. Like, he has a really good personality. Yeah.
He likes to DJ.
Oh yeah, he DJs. Oh, I think I saw him DJing some one day.
He likes music, so I was like, while you go to school, while you go to school, why not? Like, you get a gig, or sometimes I cannot do a gig, so I
send him up.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And it's also like, I feel like now many people knows you because, you've been also playing for Tobala for a couple of gigs.
Tobala is one of my favorite places in the Bronx, and they always call me to do their events.
Shout out to Tobala.
As a matter of fact, I'm DJing there this New Year's.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, so stop by, you're free. Or if you see this before New Year's.
Yes, you're going to see it. Probably that night.
So, Tobala is one of favorite places to DJ. I mean, it's kind of far, but I like it.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place. I mean, they have a lot of really nice agaves, the line. The hospitality is amazing. We've been there for several events. And
Eli, super hermosa persona. Siempre me trata bien.
El chef and the bar team too.
todo.
Yeah, and
Los
the place is
bartenders, yeah.
it's beautiful. It's really, really nice, very clean, very like they have a very good hospitality eye too. So shout out to Tabala.
I mean, it's in Riverdale. What can you expect from Riverdale? It's like top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but another cheer, salucita.
Lucita with my empty glass.
You have a little
Es
bit.
mala suerte.
Que sirva
Oh,
por
no
ahí.
tienes? Oh, shoot.
Let me give you some. I got a bottle right here. Boom.
Y bueno, regresando también al tema, for example, I
don't want to
like Wednesday that I'm starting at Danger, I'm going back to basics. So it's all vinyl, tropical music, and I like to hire my friends. So I always put DJs which is the community. It's Queens, it could be Adrian is hungry, Loli, you know, it's like it's my
yeah.
like.
Yeah, and another note is like this community. It's very diverse because they're from different parts of the world too. You know, they're like we all in New York. And
Ahora sí.
Oh, salud.
Chin chin.
A los ojos, a los ojos, a los ojos. Saludcita.
Also, Feliz Día de los Inocentes, by the way. Norigami this morning.
Yeah, so in Mexico we celebrate los Días de los Inocentes.
December's Fool?
Yeah, December's Fool.
April's Fool, no?
April's Fool.
But it's December's Fool right now. So I asked him like, hey, I need $100 to buy something right now. He's like, right now? Yeah. Cash? Yeah, I need cash. So he gave it to me and basically he
Lost it.
He lost it. That's what you lost.
She got me.
Anyway, you were saying something.
About the community, like I said, I like to hustle myself to give a job for myself. But then when I have the opportunity to hire other people, I always hire my friends.
Yeah, no, and that's a good thing because, like, again, you bring your community that you have built throughout the years. It's not somebody who just showed up, and of course, like, you also have to give opportunity to a new DJ, for example. But it's always good to have this, like, if you have your small niche, we all kind of help each other, That's an old saying. It's like one hand washes the other. So I think helping each other is great. I think that's why we're also using this.
Also have a way to keep your reputation clean. It's very important.
Yeah,
you want people to work with you. You don't want people to say, no, I can't. And I know they can't, but when they say no, I mean, they never say no to me because I never stop paying them. One of the issues that a lot of people have is like, oh, I didn't get paid. And in the DJ industry, it's like, oh, I didn't get paid. Me, if it's $40, $50, I feel like I have to pay it.
So what would be your if like you have any issues in the industry, like not getting paid by?
It was not the industry. It was more like I did a gig for, fuck, I gotta say, for Museo del Barrio, which is, oh, nice. I want to do, be the DJ, Museo del Barrio, whatever. Yeah, that people took like a year to pay me.
Oh, shit.
So that's part of the problem to be a freelance as well. You got to send invoice, and then you send an email. You send another email to remind. I was like, oh, fuck it. I don't want to remind it anymore. All of a sudden, after a year, I go, okay.
Wow. They actually remember.
We should think like, oh, it's a big institution,
Yeah.
It would never happen.
But
I would never say anything in the social media as well because I want to keep a good reputation.
Yeah, but I think it's another. I'm so glad that you touched on that point because sometimes corporations take longer for you to pay.
Yeah.
And you have to go through the process of making an invoice.
Yeah,
like you say, going through emails back and forth. When it's just as simple as just, hey, just put a deposit. And also,
exactly.
by law, a minimum of $500, you don't have to report in tax.
Yeah, you don't.
So, but, it depends on what the amount is. Pay you bartender, pay you DJ, pay you people.
Yeah, that's one of the, like, as a freelance, whatever you do, even as a graphic designer, that's always the issue, like sending invoice, getting paid.
Yeah, and the bad thing is sometimes you can ask for like an advance because when you send an invoice is when you get paid.
Yeah.
And
but now it's different. I know how to manage it. I know how to do it. I learn my way by myself. Like, this and that, create my own LLC and everything. So
yeah,
I'm doing everything like the right way.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is very important, and also for the folks who are watching, if they are doing something similar to what you're doing, or they want to start their own business, create an LLC is very important.
It's very important.
Because if you don't have an LLC, you don't have, by law, any backup.
Yeah.
You can just say and words, you know.
And I deduct everything, like even my Uber, everything, like whatever involves going to a place, like for work, it's deductible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because it's a job. It's an expense.
it's part of the
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and if you wanna, like.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I have friends who can help to do LLC as well.
Yeah.
A friend did it for me for free, which is, I
And then-
only pay the fees, but yeah, it's very important to have it as a freelance if you want to do this or any.
No, and I feel like, I'm in New York City, so there is not too much to do in LLC. There is also, like, many helpful resources out there. Like, if you Google it, like, the city has also help.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's easy, but, if you want to back up, just try to do by the books, and
Also,
it's
it's also
easier.
important you try to get your papers here. You don't have to be legal to have LLC, but that will help you through the process to back you up, like who you are. You're an artist, you're a musician.
yeah, because you have to pay taxes at the end of the day. And
The government wants you to pay taxes.
Yeah.
They want to have a little bit of money on you, and that's all.
nowadays they want you to run fast. Motherfucker. Sorry to say that, but yeah, I have to say it.
Wow. Well, we're gonna anyway. So, in the whole, if you can resume your life from quitting your job to now, what can you say
About what?
about your life?
Oh, my life. No regrets.
No more mezcal for you, Piero.
Actually, get more. Actually, don't care.
No, not regrets at all. It's like my father was telling me, like, you're the only person who wake up on a Monday and want to go to work. It's because I love what I do. Like, I go to I have to take 3 trains to go to Barbès.
Yeah.
That is like, I love my job. I'm show there with a smile. I there put music. I change people's life, or maybe I connect some people, and yes, that you have to love your job, and you never work again.
Yeah, and that's one things people don't notice. Like when you play music, people get in the mood of like happiness, or like community, like hanging out, Like there are places where you go in a nightclub and then people get fucking, to the top. Like,
It's funny. I was talking to my song about. I was DJing in a place called Sia Mañana, and then
Oh, I know the place. I
Yeah.
could. It's on the ground. Like
it's
like
it's right
a
next
basement.
to what's the name of this bar? Famous bar.
It's I think I know what you're talking about. Oh my god, I can't remember.
Is this guy with the anyway?
Okay, see you mañana.
Sia Mañana. Instead of getting requests from people are approaching to me and say, "Oh, who's this? Like, who does this version of this music?" So I became to a point, like, instead of getting a request, people approach to me and asking me, like, who's the artist? Which is nice. That's my job, to play new music, fresh music, like that,
Are you those DJs that if people request you music, you put music?
I play the request, yeah, of course. I mean, not all the time, but if the request is, like, not happening, I say later, I never play. But why not? It doesn't bother me at all. Actually makes my job easier.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, because you play whenever you want.
Yeah. And then just make the audience happy. That's my job.
Yeah. And do you play for other brands or just right now for
No,
Lalo?
for Lalo.
Okay.
Because, I mean, so far for Lalo, they've been taking me, but he's only tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come to mezcal, I can do other events with mezcal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
I try to stay focused or faithful to Lalo. If it's other tequila brand, I'd rather do other tequila brands that is not Lalo. Or maybe I do tequila, but it's collaboration with Peloton or other stuff.
Yeah, and I was going to say something.
So it's like a
about-
promise that Kelvin said, hey, do not play for other tequila brand but Lalo.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I was actually going to say that when you did your pop-ups in Loncheria in Brooklyn, here in Brooklyn, I forgot the address. Maybe you can remind me.
41 Wilson.
41 Wilson. And then they open, Isel works for Peloton,
Yeah.
Peloton de la Muerte. They're pretty, pretty cool people. So Oscar, Isel,
Yeah.
they were so kind enough that, they gave you the space for you to, do the pop-up. And
It's it works both ways. Like, people come support the pop-up, and then he takes all the bar. He takes the party city, so it's like perfect combination. And
and it's a Sunday too, you know.
Yeah, I like the people that comes to Loncheria. They're being very supportive. Besides, we're very good friends. I know them since as long probably as we know each other since Hecho, you know.
Oh, Hecho en Dumbo. Hecho en Dumbo was located
when Hecho en Dumbo was in Dumbo.
Right.
It was like a.
Oh wow! No, I don't know that.
It was like a pop-up after 5 p.m. They close the cafe and then they do their thing with Danny Mena at the time, and then they moved to the city. They call it Hecho as well.
So I was in
It was a nice place. Like I like to go there. I used to like to go there for brunch. They have the bottomless with amazing food. No, the food you pay.
Oh, really?
At that time, you pay $40. You got food and drinks.
Bottomless.
But I'm talking probably about
For an hour and a half.
12, 15 years maybe.
Yeah.
Because I remember I used to work around the block at a place called Vic's. It's on Bowery between Great Jones and I think third or second. I can't remember the name of that street. But it's right around Swift, the Irish pub where you get a really nice pint of Guinness.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it's real Guinness.
They just celebrated their 30th anniversary.
I can tell when it's not Guinness.
Oh,
And a lot of places sell Guinness as it's not. This is not Guinness.
I don't know. It's the nitrogen that it goes, like the way they pour it. It's amazing. I have a couple of bars that, honestly, I'm probably going to go off topic right here, but I'm going to say that.
Also, I've seen how bar works. When you're behind, like, back of the house, you see everything, what's going on in the basement. So I see a lot of shit. Like,
industry secrets.
Yeah. I'm seeing it all.
Well, you know, it's kind of like talking about like, you know, there is nothing perfect, right?
Yeah, of course not.
So we try to make it
Perfect.
until sometimes you fake
I
it.
remember this crazy place. I won't say the name. They had a formula for vodka to taste like Grey Goose. So they mix a little bit of it, and they put it in a Grey Goose bottle. There.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
It tastes like Grey Goose,
that
but
happens.
it was like a formula, like a
You know, that
how you call that? Like a
spec, like
no, like ingredients.
Yeah.
Looks like a recipe.
Yeah,
they have a recipe for every, not cocktail, but bottle drink.
Oh damn, that's impressive because
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why if you're at the bar and you're wearing bottles right in front of your guests, some people think you're like putting like, you know, low cost spirits.
Yeah.
And that's what you never do that. You always
It's
You
not
always do it in
legal.
the basement.
Yeah, 'cause, no, legally you cannot marry
of course not.
bottles.
Of course not.
Like, because people can think, "Are you really doing it?" So
Yeah.
you don't marry bottles at the bar.
Never marry bottles at the bar. Bartenders know.
Yeah.
Bartenders know that they should never marry a bottle in front of the bar. They just have to go back there or just finish the bottle.
Yeah, especially like, I mean, that's one of my personal opinions. That
Not the world, just hers.
my opinion is that the bar, you shouldn't, unless you're, I don't know, you shouldn't be prepping at the bar. You shouldn't be doing things that are supposed to be doing in the kitchen or behind the bar.
Well, that also comes, it depends, because if there's no space, you know, what you guys do? Just use what you have. But that's another topic. We're going to continue talking about Piero, because Piero made the time to be here. Thank you, Piero, again. Salud. Una vez más.
Literally, salud, salud,
Me gusta que
salud.
se la ting, ting, ting. Suena la campana y más pendejo. ¿Sí?
Como el Chavo el Ocho. So for whoever is not watching Bar Talking Bar on YouTube, and not, you have to tell your socials.
You can find me on Instagram at Sonido Chichadelico. That's the only platform that I use. I don't have TikTok. Not yet. I don't think I would have TikTok. It's too much. But yeah, you can find me on OnlyFans as well. Just kidding.
No, I've seen you.
Really?
I'm sucking.
You can find me on Grindr.
No, stop it.
Swipe left.
No, bueno, social media, Instagram, lo único que manejo. I don't want to get too much complicated. And actually, most of the people that trying to contact me is through social media. They send a message, hey, I need somebody, I need un pendejo que venga a poner música. Yo,
Okay, I have to. It's the chef or the DJ.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Well, I want to thank the thanks to the no. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it. I want to say gracias to the audience because you're watching us again and supporting our show. And please don't forget to subscribe. That helps us to grow and bring more artists and bartenders. And also comment on Instagram so we can work with the algorithm and bring more episodes to more people. They can know, they can meet Piero, they can meet Edgar, they can meet, all the stories that we have. Me. But also, it's very important that you can support us with your comments and follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok.
Subscribe.
And subscribe.
And for more episodes, you can always go to our website and click whichever episode you like to listen to. We have a lot of stories, a lot of information, and we're building this for the community.
This is beautiful. You have everything pro.
Yeah.
I like what you guys doing.
We're doing it for a reason, brother. This is to build up our community, our restaurant, our hospitality, but also our communities outside. As we're part of, so we are proud to be
it's a good idea.
Latinos. But first of all, we're Mexican. We're always going to say it because we have to stand with our roots, with our culture, and we have to be proud of it. Unfortunately, these times are hard, and we have to make folks out there, they have to feel proud of who you are, where you're coming from, and it doesn't matter how you came. What matters is that you're here to stay.
It's funny that you say that. That's proud. Before, and I see many people, before when you say, oh, are you Mexican? Before it was offensive. Or, it was a point oh, I'm not Mexican. I was like, you Mexican? Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that hate just separates us. We can agree and disagree. But, it's good to educate ourselves or to, try to be empathetic with other people. And, not everybody has the privilege for many things. So we're here because, life put us here. And, make society better. And, teaching others about other cultures as well is very important because then you can help to stop this situation of crazy hate. We don't need that.
So we are going to embrace everyone from Latin America and from Europe. I want to say thank you. Thank you, Neri, for another episode. Thank you, Piero, for coming and sitting out with us.
Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure.
And the next time you guys see us, we're probably going to see us dancing on the dance floor with Piero on the tunes, whatever he's playing. Or Milagro Verde too.
Yeah.
Great,
follow my band, Milagro Verde.
Milagro Verde too.
You ever need a cool cumbia band?
There it is.
We're there.
Yes.
Yeah, and have fun and not just dances, just
It was what I was telling Nuri about last night. We had a show with a band, Milagro Verde, and then the singer said, "Hey, Latinos, Unidos," and then people start fighting. It was like,
that's another
la unidad, no?
That was another industry secret. Shit happens. I mean,
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
La cumbia es el nuevo punk.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want to leave without saying Happy New Year because this is the last episode we're doing for the year. But I also want to start by saying Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Best wishes. And we are very, very happy because, finally we're here finishing our, it's not our first year, but we made it. We made it through the year, and thank you for everyone.
Thank you for listening to us.
I remember you asking, "Hey, what's the best this? What's the best that?" When you started, I don't know.
We're doing it.
But you made it happen. And
thank you so much. Thank you again.
Step.
We'll see you guys later.
Thank you.
Ciao. Adios.
Bye. See you next year, guys.
See you next year.
Nos vemos.
Until then, hasta la vista, baby.
No se olviden seguirme en Instagram.
A nosotros también. And don't forget to tip your bartenders.
Subscribe. on YouTube channel.
You know what?
Bar Talks.
Let's just touch live.
I don't want to leave.
At this point,
let's stay here.
At this point, it was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Let's do the second part of this episode because we have a lot to talk. We have a lot.
You know what?
You know what? Let's pour it.
Let's pour it.
As a matter of fact, I'm doing. I have a DJ gig right after this interview with these amazing people. A Casa Caribe es una pizzería venezolana que recomiendo que vayan.
All right.
Y que son literalmente amigos también. Es decir, Quique y Jenny son hermosas personas, nuestra pareja, que están haciendo. They're trying to make it happen, you know. They open the restaurant.
Let me do this. We're gonna hit it como el Chapulín Colorado. 1, 2, 3.
Con esto nos vamos. Thank you guys.
Le chiripiorca, ¿no? Saludcita.